So microcenter has been probably the ultimate destination for all things tech, but we are dabbling into a couple of new things. And if you look on the table here, Nick and Shaylin, I think, are going to explain pretty well what some of the new things we have are.
Yeah. So, I mean, on the table, obviously, you can see Magic the Gathering. It's a new category that we're kind of branching out into as a company. Some of the collectibles. This is a pretty historic launch, I'd say, for Magic. It's definitely going to be probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular.
I mean, walk me through why. Why is this going to be so popular? Like, what's the big deal about this specific set?
Well, it says Final Fantasy. It's a beloved franchise. I mean, everybody's got, there's pretty few IPs that people just recognize, right? Final Fantasy's, I'd say, definitely one of those, like in the top, especially for your fantasy nuts and gamers. And
they've done a lot of crossovers like this, right?
Yeah, Magic the Gathering has really expanded their universes beyond. It's kind of what they call their characters and sets that are beyond their created characters. So they've gone everything from Final Fantasy all the way to the world of SpongeBob SquarePants. So the number of characters that have come into this universe have been far and wide, and this is probably one of the most beloved gaming franchises that's ever been created. So combining that with one of the most beloved card games that have been created is a sure hit.
Yeah, nothing short from spectacular.
So obviously, launch is a big deal, and you can get these as of today at your local microcenter, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to be carrying, I mean, walk me through. What are we going to have? Like, what is microcenter going to be having in all store locations?
I mean, we could go from bottom up, and literally we'll have pretty much everything. We'll have an absolute ton of play boosters. You can get them in singles, or you can get them in the box, sealed. From there, we'll have some of the collector booster Omegas, as well as limited supply on the collector booster Omega display boxes. We've got commander decks. There's 4 different variants of it. Very new player friendly. We've got our bundle boxes. We've got our starter kit, and you can get all of these today at Microcenter at MSRP. So
that's a big deal.
It's a pretty big deal.
So, price-wise, what are we looking at? Because again, this is a bit new to me. So explain it to me like I was 5 and didn't know what Magic was.
So as a pretty avid Magic player, I can tell you on the secondary market and places like TCG Player, where most people will go to look at singles, etc., things that we don't carry, you'd be looking at about $850 for a collector booster box.
And that's this one right here?
That's that one right there.
Wow. And that's
basically
sealed,
12
right?
of those.
That's sealed, yep. And that would be 12 collector booster packs in that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it feels heavy.
Yeah.
Like this feels dense.
Yeah.
So what do you get in this though, right? You get
Love it.
Yeah. So what do you get in this? You may include serialized card. What does that even mean? Is that like a shiny?
The beautiful thing about the collector booster packs is that's where you're going to contain all of the very high-end, sought-after chase cards. Cards that have full art across the entire card. Serialized cards, which are cards that will be out of a certain number. So the big chase in this set is the Golden Chocobo. There are 77 of them in the entire world that have been put into circulation. Throughout the different postings on social media, I know of, I think, 10 that have been found so far. So there's still 67 out there. Could be at your local microcenter.
We could be sitting in front of one.
Could be sitting in front of us. Could be at your local microcenter.
Are we going to open some?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that'll be fun.
But there's tons of great items that are only available in the collector packs. But then the play boosters are much more friendly, opening them up for your collection, playing them. You may not have the chase set, but it's definitely a great way to collect cards for your collection, for your decks, etc.
Right. Okay, cool. And you were talking about MSRP, right? So that's kind of a big deal because I guess secondary market and everything else. It seems like there's high demand here, but we're going to carry them right at MSRP?
Pretty much, yeah. So, we can use the example that we've already talked about here. This collector display, you get 12 booster packs. I think they go online for about $800 plus right now. Okay. We'll be selling it for $455.99.
Right on. Okay, cool. And you can pick those up. And what else? What else do you have on the table here?
So we've got your play boosters. You can get those for $6.99. The starter kit is $19.99. The collectors, the Omegas. So if you just want one as opposed to a whole display, you can pick one of those up for $37.99. And then from there, it just just keeps going up. We got the collectors, like the commanders. You can get the whole display box, the bundle. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff, and we'll have plenty of it at Microcenter for launch.
And are we looking to get into more collectibles in the future?
Absolutely, yeah. There's a pretty big push after I brought in Magic the Gathering to kind of grow this category. So there's a lot of exciting stuff down the road coming, but right now, our primary focus is on Magic.
Sure. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Well, then definitely stay tuned for that. And it's not just Magic, right? It's all the other stuff that you need for it. Like, what do you put the cards in? You have some.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just because we are opening up a few, I do have Dragon Shield. We've got some Dragon Shield perfect fits. So in case we do pull a nice card, it's going to go right into that. Basically, it kind of helps keep your product safe, keep your card protected. So we'll carry all the accessories that you would expect any LGS to have. So Dragon Shield is going to be a pretty big assortment. So we've got everything from Dragon Shield sleeves and packs. Lots of different color options. Like I said, we've got the perfect fits here. We'll have, sidekicks and like XL boxes. We've got some more stuff on display behind us.
Yeah, we've got a couple of big boxes here, right? So those are like the big old school.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. So
there.
if you want to carry around your whole collection, we'll have everything from a single card solution to your entire collection solution.
The beauty is you can walk into a Microcenter, you can buy the product, you can buy everything you need for the product to play the game. You can put them in the sleeve, in a perfect fit sleeve. That sleeve then goes into another sleeve, and then that can go into your deck box that we also sell. And then should you have multiple decks, you can buy a product that will carry all of them together. So if you're going over to a friend's house, you want to bring 5 different decks with you, you can bring all of them.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about secondary market though, because there's a story that's been circulating around the office. Someone has a pretty big deal card. Apparently.
So relatively recently, I was over talking with Nick about Magic the Gathering, and one of our fellow employees informed us he's been playing pretty close to when the game came out, and he was saying a lot of his cards are from Revised, which is the 3rd printing of all Magic cards. But then he informed us that he does have one card from the beta printing, which is the 2nd ever printing. Many of you will know it. It's the Black Lotus. And when
it's a pretty big deal, yeah.
Yeah. So when I asked him, I said, are you aware of the valuation on that card? Because he said it pretty calmly, I'll say. And he said, I know it's pretty sought after. And by that kind of tone, I said, yeah, I don't really think you have the idea. So I did take a look, and on TCG Player, obviously they don't move very often.
Right.
But for a heavily played card, which would be a grading that you would maybe give to it based on how used it is, if it has like maybe some scratches on it, etc.
Okay.
There's one listed for $18,950.
For one card.
For one card.
For one
Are you
card.
serious?
Yes, and you can get anything from a damaged one for $15,000, heavily played, listed $18,950 to $20,000. If you have a near mint card, you're looking upwards of $50,000, maybe even a little bit more. So I kind of joked with him.
And it's in a box somewhere in his house.
I said,
as a bookmark or something. Like all these years, had no idea what.
I told him, I said, you have a car sitting on your shelf. Right
Yeah.
now. He said, yeah, I should probably go take a look at that. So, and that doesn't include all the other, revised list cards that are potentially out there. So, yeah, it was an interesting story. I was a little shocked when I first found out about it, and he's another one that's excited that Magic's coming to Microcenter.
Yeah. I've been begging him to bring his collection in. I was like, I'll help you sort it. Like all I want to do is just help you sort it, and we find that card, right? Because it's in his collection somewhere, and it was just so funny when we were talking just about all these cards, and and Chris, our planner, literally he's on my purchasing team to help buy all this stuff, and he just has this card sitting in his house.
I love it, and that's that's the beauty of it. Going through and opening packs has been one of the primary kind of fun parts of being a part of a TCG, a trading card game. So, I'm excited to open the products here.
What website is it? TCG Player?
TCG Player, I would say, is probably the de facto marketplace that you can check for the valuation of any cards that you pull.
Right. So like the chocobos that you have here, what are we looking at?
Yeah, so the beauty with the collector boxes is the cards come in different variants. So you may have a card that is just very normal looking, all the way up to completely full art, different colors, different shiny foils to them, etc. So one of the big hits in this set is called the Traveling Chocobo. So for any Final Fantasy fans out there, a chocobo, you know it as a very large bird they use to traverse the landscape. Very similar, I guess, to like an ostrich, kind of.
Yeah, I'd say an ostrich.
I think similar. But the chocobo in this set is a very big chase card. When we say by chase cards, the card everybody wants out of the set.
Right.
So the chocobo can come in many different colors, from blue, pink, green, and then a exclusive black variant that's only available in Japanese, which is also pretty cool.
Okay.
Now there are, as we mentioned, 77 golden chocobos out there, and that is where the serialized comes in.
Right.
So when you pull that card, you may have number 21 out of 77, and there's no other card like that. Other famous variations of the serialized cards, people may know, Post Malone bought the one ring from the Lord of the Rings collection, and he spent $2 million.
$2 million.
$2 million?
Yep.
Oh my God. It must come like sealed, right? Like
No, it's
just
in
in a pack.
Just a loose card?
Just a loose card in a pack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is absolutely wild.
So somebody was at their local game store, pulled it, and I would imagine probably started shaking a little bit.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I definitely would. Because, like I said, it's just the fun of just opening up these packs. It's just part of the experience, right?
Yeah, I think it's a great way
It's
to
absolutely wild.
start your collection, have fun, and chase the chase cards.
Okay, so we pulled a couple of things. So I've got this booster here.
Yep.
So we'll start with this guy.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's got the seal on it. Wait, I don't have a knife.
Oh, you don't need it. Just go across.
Like this? Wait.
Yep, just give it a pull.
Hold on. But I don't want to damage the box. The box is so nice.
Yeah, right.
Okay, there we go.
Is this probably your first booster ever?
I've had like Pokemon cards back in the day.
You and Mr. Easter opened some.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
Right, yep.
I dipped a golden one in foil or in green goop.
He put a token in it.
That's right. Yeah.
That was kind of fun. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so inside these Omegas is going to be one of the collector boosters.
Ooh, and a bunch of glue.
Yep.
Yep, so when you open it up, you will be greeted with the token card. And a token is just something that you'll use potentially to play the game, but...
should I wear gloves for this? Should I?
You certainly don't need to.
We'll be all right.
So what do? I've seen videos of this, right? They start in the back.
Yeah, so traditionally the cards behind the token are going to be what you would say like your rares and your mythics, which are different rarities of the cards. So you'll want to maybe avoid showing them right away, because that's kind of spoiling the best part of the pack.
The experience.
So do I have to flip it or what?
No, you won't have
So
to.
I'll do this Willy Wonka style, right? Where Charlie's opening the chocolate.
Yeah, instead of a golden ticket, we're just looking for a golden
We're looking
chocobo.
for a golden chocobo. Yep.
Okay.
So you're okay to flip it.
Okay,
And
so I
that'll
flip
be
it here.
Yep, that'll be your token. So you don't want to show the card behind the token. So you want to pull from the back.
I want to pull from the back.
Yep, because
Okay.
that will be what your commons and uncommons are.
Airship crash.
Yep, so you can see here this little coloring on the side. That'll denote whether it is a common, which would be usually all black, the uncommon, which would be silver, the rare, which would be more gold, and then a mythic, which is traditionally the harder to pull cards. Those would be in the orange.
Okay.
So those are the ones that you really want to keep an eye out for.
All right, so what's next? I've got Vincent's Limit Break. Okay, he's like shooting a beam of light or something. Oh, Call the Mountain Chocobo.
Not the chocobo we want, but chocobos are
Always good
always
to get
welcome.
one.
It's
Love
a
good
chocobo.
It is a
It's
chocobo.
in action.
We're getting closer.
So I think I can like lay these out like this, right? Okay. I feel
Surely-
like I'm doing like a tarot card reading. And your future holds the
choke.
final days. That's
Oh
actually-
no,
That's really ominous, actually. Look at that.
that's scary.
Okay. All right. Well, Lionheart. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
actually
there.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, Time Sorcerers.
And what's cool about some of these, I do believe this is a flip card. So if you look on the back side of it, it's actually will flip into that while playing the game.
I like the artwork on this. This actually looks pretty sick.
Magic the Gathering has some of the most talented artists in any TCG.
Hands down.
They do a fantastic job.
All right. I got a big wolf.
So you can see too the different variants, right? This has no edge to it, so that's what you would call like a borderless card because there's no border on the outside of it, similar
Right.
to the other cards.
I see. Okay. Secret Rendezvous. Oh, look, they're watching some fireworks. That's nice. All right, Swamp.
Oh,
Okay, so there's your basic land,
I do-
and the full art basics in collectors are something that people definitely collect. They look very good. So that's your first rare.
Oh, okay. I see the little thing there.
And
Human
you
Noble
can,
Warrior.
you can see because of this that it'll be a flip card, so you can flip it over and check out a lot of these are called sagas, are pretty sought after.
Mesmerized.
Not super familiar with all the pricing points, but a lot of the sagas are pretty sought after right now.
Rosa, Resolute White Mage. Okay. All right. Interesting. And Avalanche of Sector 7. There we go. That's the one I've been hoping for all along. That's the. I have sectors 1 through 6, but number 7.
Never had 7.
The Sea Soul of the Dark Knight. Okay.
So that'll be a flip as well.
Legendary
so you can
creature.
see, and that's the flip of it.
Oh, he's Redeemed Paladin. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Very cool.
All right. And A Promise Fulfilled.
Very nice. What is
that's
this?
a nice.
So what you'll see here, and this is what the Universes Beyond sets do. So the real card that has other printings, like a very normal printing, is here in the small lettering. So if you read what that is, that's the actual card if you were to look it up on TCG Player. But the top large lettering is more of the Final Fantasy naming of the card.
Got it. Okay. That's cool. So that's just like their variation of that.
It's like a special treatment to some classic cards.
And I can't see whatever the small
Light up the stage.
light up the stage. So that's the real card that has other printings.
Okay. So I think I feel like I have one left.
Yep,
Is the one?
could be.
It could be something cool. What is this? Golbez, Crystal Collector, Human Wizard.
And I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, not super familiar with all the price points of everything, so I have to look them up afterwards. But
Right.
I mean, the artwork, no matter what, is
I like this one a lot.
top tier.
This one actually came out pretty cool. These are sick.
Yeah, and the foiling, the full art. I mean, things is what really draws the collector booster appeal. You know, really trying to find those cards to make your deck look and feel the best. Definitely the appeal.
Cool. Do you guys want to turn? Do you want
Let's do
to
it.
get some good stuff?
Sure. Yeah, we'll open up some play boosters. So we gave you the better one. So we'll.
Oh, I had the fun one.
you got the fun one.
Back in the day, we used to do things called pack battles, where you and your friend would each buy a pack, and then you would open it at the same time, and whoever's pack had a larger valuation won and got all the cards.
I can't say I've actually ever done that. That's risky.
It just sounds like sounds like everyone's just walking away with like someone else's money.
part of the fun, I guess, right? So let's open up one of these. Let's open up one of these play boosters then. Then we'll go around and everybody kind of open up one as well.
Should we take turns?
Yeah.
Should we all just open simultaneously?
That seems dangerous.
Isn't this the game you were just saying? Pack battles? Whoever,
battles?
Whoever has
Pack
the best
battles?
packs
Whoever
wins.
has
All
the
right.
best walks away. I don't know.
Agreed. Agreed upon.
I am a little nervous. Nick was one that passed out the pack, so
Oh yeah. You're saying I
fix-
stacked it,
Does he
maybe?
have-
The fix is in.
does he have X-ray vision? So similar to the collectors, I do believe the rares. Let's see.
It's in the back.
Yeah, the rares in the back on this one.
Yeah. So you'll actually go back to front.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
It'll start with your commons and your uncommons, rare and any mythics that you might have gotten.
Got it. Okay. All right. So what do you got?
So I've got a Araman.
Nice. That was one of the things I hated fighting in Final Fantasy.
Flying and Death Touch. Yep.
I've just got a town greeter. That's real
Ooh.
fun.
Paladin's Arms.
There you go. Blam T-Rexosaur.
T-Rex. T-Rexor. Okay.
T-Rexor.
I've got Ice Magic. That's a good one.
Ooh, I have Sabo Tender. I think that's a cactus.
Oh, is that the cactus?
No, it's the other one we are looking for just for fun is the Jumbo Cactuar.
Yep. I've seen that one online. The synergy with that card is nuts.
Dwarven Castle Guard.
Yeah. Dragoon's Wyvern.
Now this is actually one of my favorite arts in the set. Cool. Cornered by Black Mages. It's actually the old school Black Mage art from the original Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I love that art. Very, very cool.
Like Nintendo Final Fantasy, right?
Yep. Gala Cat. So for all of you who like cats, there you go.
Nice.
I've got Thunder Magic.
Yeah, but I have Commune with Beavers.
Commune with Beavers. There you go.
That's a real important one.
Big time important.
Suplex.
Resentful Revelation.
And the classic dessert Ice Flan.
Ice Flan.
Ice Flan.
I do like a good flan, but Ice
Yeah, right.
Flan, that's interesting.
Yeah. White Mage's Staff.
All right. Iron Giant.
Coral. Nice.
I like my next card. It's a full art Titus.
Wow, that's awesome. Very
Actually,
cool.
if you want to get that on the...
Yeah, maybe put that on the top down. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
That is
It's a very good looking
creature.
card.
That's Thrasios, right? Yeah, Thrasios Triton Hero, one of the more popular cards in this set. You know, obviously via the Titus being the art, but also Thrasios being one of the more powerful cards in the set.
Yep.
Right.
I promise
That's
I
a great
didn't stack it.
I think he definitely
Absolutely
did.
promise. I don't have any sort of hookups here.
Grand Pulse Alchu. I like that. That's good art.
There
Ooh, okay.
The Crystal's Chosen. Nice little sorcery.
I just have a world map, but
I'm
it's nice to
gonna-
know where you are.
I'm gonna match Nick. I'm gonna Golbez Clad in Darkness. Actually, Sir Conrad, a very popular Magic card, full art.
Let me see.
Love it. Yeah, show it the top down.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, that one looks pretty cool.
Super nice.
Very cool.
I'll put the fun ones in the middle.
Yeah, I'll
right?
put the fun ones there. Maybe bring them down a little.
I mean, those are two fantastic pulls out of the play booster.
We're only halfway through.
Yeah, that's very, very nice.
All right, where are we at?
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah.
I got Freya Crescent. Nice legendary creature, 1-drop.
Perfect.
Okay. I have Fire Magic. So
Hey, that's actually a great card. Very playable. A lot of people are
Fire,
pulling it out.
Thunder and Ice.
Some of the newer stuff, and on theme for Final Fantasy.
There you go.
Right, yeah.
Speaking of on theme, how about Random Encounter?
There you go.
Yes. Love it.
You do run into stuff.
All the time.
I got a Summon Fenrir.
So the summons are new to this as well, hitting on the sagas of some of the previous sets. The summons pretty sought after, a big deal in a lot of the pre-releases that people go to.
I have a Gaius Van Balsar. I don't know what this is.
Nice.
What is that? He's got a sword. He looks pretty cool. He looks pretty mean.
That's all that matters. I have a Valkyrie aerial unit.
There you go.
Classic.
I got yet another summon, actually, Shiva.
Ooh, summon.
So-
Your pack was stacked. Summon
You have the
Shiva's
summons,
fantastic.
I have the magics. You got all kinds of random stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I'm
you're
all
like
over the place right now.
I have Snow Villiers. Human Rebel Monk. He's punching that dude. I'm into it.
Classic.
I like
And
that
then, you know, we pulled this earlier, but Lionheart. Big time weapon.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I got my first rare. I've got Kane, Traitorous Dragoon.
Nice.
I have Side Quest. Card collection. I don't know what that means.
So it's actually a flip card as well.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, he's got a little... I don't know what he's writing. A book? A tablet? A slab?
Looks like a book, yeah.
It says vehicle. Yeah, okay. That's cool.
You know, I pulled a pretty good card, the Wind Crystal. Pretty good.
Ooh.
The crystals are a new additive into this set, similar to the medallions of previous sets where it reduces the cost based on the color. So, fantastic.
I got a foil Colosseum Behemoth.
Nice.
So, there you go.
I have a Bartz and Boko. I don't know. It's, a
No,
bird.
it's another Chocobo.
Yeah, I'm getting Chocobos, just not the Chocobo that we were
Not
after.
the one you're
right?
really after. I then pulled a duplicate. I have a foil Ice Flan.
A foil Ice Flan? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Classic.
I actually got a land at the back here.
Yep.
So, Insomnia Crown City.
Great.
I have Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. This is a foil. I don't know.
Nice.
Enchantment aura.
Very cool. My last is the Windhurst Federation Center. Windhurst Classic City. Green-white taplet.
Well, I did get a golden bird, but it's not the right golden bird.
It's not the right golden bird.
It just says bird.
Just says bird.
Yeah, so
It's a bird token.
yeah, these
Yes.
are the bird tokens, and honestly, that I do love the tokens in this set because
Why is my last one just planes?
You got a full art
so
plane.
that's your full art land. That looks great.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm into it.
And then you also got an art card as well.
Oh, is that what this is? Art
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, those are not used in the game, but definitely for collector purposes. My token was a hero token and a wizard token.
Oh, that is true. Actually, mine was double-sided, so it's bird, hero.
Bird and hero. Perfect.
Nice. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are, in a normal opening, these kinds of cards, you would definitely want to put them in sleeves,
How do we
down
use
the road.
sleeves?
Actually, yeah, why not?
I mean, which one's the best one that we've pulled so far? Because I actually don't know. What do you think? Is it this one?
I would have to check. I mean, these, I would say definitely the tightest, if it was foil, would be crazy. Even non-foil, it's still probably one of the better pulls. I would need to go through some of the cards. The foiling does increase their price quite a bit.
Right.
But this is a card that I'm definitely excited we pulled. It's a great shot.
Let's see if I can do this over here. So I usually just, actually, let's do it in this way. That way, when you slide this back in, you're not doubling on the front side of the card. So
I see.
usually just.
So this way,
covers
in a traditional sleeve, right, there's an opening. And if something were to get spilled, it could get down in the opening. But now at this point, the card's completely sealed.
Right.
You can then put it inside of another Dragon Shield product.
Yep.
And then you could play with all of those. So people will, what we call double sleeve the cards to make sure they're completely safe if you have, a very expensive deck that you want to make sure is kept nice.
Cool. All right. Well, remember, you can get all of this at your local microcenter. You get your hands on some awesome Magic the Gathering cards for Final Fantasy and more to come.
Absolutely. A
you're
lot
gonna
more
keep
to
us
come.
posted?
Yep. I will definitely keep you updated.
Okay, that's going to be awesome. All right, so now we're going to cut and then we're going to open everything so we can find that.
All off camera.
Yeah, I know. But make sure you guys stop on by, check it out. We are going to have tons of collectibles and kind of other fun things to come. So check it out.